Alright, what's up YouTube? This is the Red.Neck.
And I'm the Mexican.
And we just came on to do a video for you. We got some Copenhagen mint, finally. I went to California today and picked me up a can. Well, for free. Got it for free.
Tell the story.
I'm not telling the story.
Aww.
I don't need to tell the story on YouTube. It'd be a long story. So, I haven't cracked it. I've been holding it like all day and it's been bugging the crap out of me. But last video I told you guys I'd do a review on it. And I ended up going to Missouri for a while, so that's why we haven't been posting videos. I've been in Missouri and Mike's been down here still.
Yeah.
So, I think, yeah, before we do anything, we're gonna... Mike doesn't normally dip, but he's gonna dip this today because it's a special day.
I want to try it. It's probably gonna make me sick. I'm probably gonna die, but, you know...
Like that sound.
Yeah, it's just like... Okay, let's see. Let's see if the smell kills me. It smells like chewing gum.
Ooh.
But it hasn't killed it.
That's gonna be some interesting flavor right there.
Yeah. Fat noise.
I bruised my knuckle doing this. I told y'all I don't pack like a normal person. I pack it against my knuckle. My knuckle's bruised.
It smells like spearmint chewing gum.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know how many of y'all dipped this out there since it seems to not be.
It's easier to find crack than it is to find this, honestly.
There's something about mint dips. It's just the consistency of the pinch. It's weird. I don't like it.
I think I'm gonna do a small one. Because I don't dip as much. I got braces and that shit gets stuck in there. And I don't, make fun of how I pack it. I'm going to pack it like a fag.
You going to pack it?
Or I mean, lip it like a fag.
Good old trusting around and doing my jug. Mm-hmm.
Was that a good pack?
Mm-hmm. That's real good.
Okay, how do I lip it without looking like a total gaybo?
Just grab it in there and put it back behind your lip and push it down with your tongue.
I fucked up.
Nope, you're good.
You touched my tongue.
That's alright. No, I put mine on my tongue. Alright, so first notice is this is really good. This is the best mint dip I've ever had. It's the cleanest, most smooth. You can tell there's no artificial crap in there. I mean, this is 100% American tobacco right here. I think I'm going to start this video out because I was a little bit scared to dip mint, Copenhagen mint, because back when I first started dipping, I was working at a construction company, and my first experience with a mint was a really bad one. I was dipping Grizzly Premium Mint, and I was doing it at work. I was only 17 at the time, and my boss knew my parents pretty well. I didn't want my parents to know find out I was dipping, so I'd throw it in whenever he was out of the office, and I got Grizzly Mint, and I threw my first pinch ever in, and I only had it in for like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, and my boss showed up. So I didn't know what to do. Like, he was walking into the shop, and I was flipping out, so I swallowed like half of the dip. I swallowed like half of the dip, and like ran over to the trash can and spit all the rest out. And he came in and was like, "How you doing?" I was like, "I gotta go to the bathroom real quick." I went in there and I didn't puke, but I about did, man. And my stomach hurt ever since and everything. Ever since then, when I dip mint, I put it in, and just like nasty thoughts, and just horrible. I'll go back to that experience.
It's like I have a breath mint. It's so. I mean.
That's funny you say that. Outlaw, his first mint video, he called it Copenhagen breath mint. When you don't got time to brush your teeth, when you go meet your girlfriend, you're throwing one of these in, can't stay away from you.
It's like...
It chills your mouth.
It's
It's
fresh.
amazing. Mm-hmm.
It's...
I don't know, there's something about mint dips that really...
Like, wintergreen kills me.
Mm-hmm.
I even with the pouches, with my braces and all, I didn't even like doing it. I'm enjoying this one. I think I'd enjoy it a lot more if I could spit it out on the ground.
That is more enjoyable.
You know, because this isn't a mud jug. Well, the Mountain Dew mud jug.
We gotta go into something here, as I noticed that let me pack it real quick. The pinchability of this stuff is almost more like Stoker's than anything. It's real fine, long strands. Get up in the camera there. Real fine, long strands. It pinches real
Oh, I'm
good.
trying to feel the buzz.
Are you? I'm not. I'm not gonna get a buzz off this, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I don't dip as much as you do.
That's true. But, I'm starting to shake. This is weird. Okay. Anyways. So the pinchability is good. I was disappointed when I got the can. I thought it'd be more spectacular. It's not. It's kind of plain. I don't know. I don't like the plain blue look. The warning label kind of kills it.
He thought when he saw it... Yeah. He thought when he saw it, gold lights were going to go behind it.
I know.
Angel music. Oh.
Angel music. God came down and handed me the dip. Like, this is the first Copenhagen mint you'll ever have.
And Jesus was like, I got your back.
That's a bit far. That's my front, by the way.
I don't care. Well, he was going
to... You got dip on your lip.
Yeah. But
yeah,
I'm really enjoying this.
I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. It's good. Which is real good, because all the other mints I got, I think they're like a 4 out of 10.
I think I'm going to give it a 13 out of 10.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mike might puke.
Yeah.
He's good right now, but it's like it's almost instantaneous when he goes down.
Puking? Well, the last time I puked, that one kind of hurt because I held it in.
Yeah.
But, it's good. Oh man, if I puke in here.
What are you going to do? We'll figure that out when we get there.
I'll puke in your jacket.
Don't do that.
Anyways, you want to go back into the topic, the actual topic?
Hold on. Do we have anything else to say about mint? No, it's good. I mean, okay, no, I did. I just recently got a new favorite follower on Instagram. I'll shout him out here. It's hillbilly.king. Let me look here. I'm sorry for... Hold on. Okay, it's hillbilly.king706.
Alright.
So shout out to him. He's my new favorite follower. He's been commenting on all my mint Copenhagen pictures. And he's like my most active follower on Instagram, so he's my new favorite. Sorry to all you other. You're still my lovely followers. I love all of you. But, new favorite. Shout out to you, dude. And, I think we can go into the topic now.
Alright.
You notice we got the rebel flag back here.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled it out my room. It was hanging over my bed.
Yeah.
And we pulled it out just to put it in this video.
We're going to talk about how people's stupidity about the flag. They think, okay, obviously, some people think it's, and some people do use it as a racial thing. But a lot of people that I know use it as Southern heritage. And what more? I'm stumbling on words right now.
That's okay. Keep going. You're good.
Okay. I've heard a lot of things about the rebel flag. I mean, I'm Mexican and I'm not offended by it because I know what my friends use it for their meaning, Southern pride. And honestly, when I see it, I could be like, oh, that's racist or whatnot, but you know what? It doesn't offend me, so why should I try to make a problem out of a piece of cloth that, that to some people it is their heritage. It is what they choose to have it. I mean, me being Mexican or Mexican American, it's like for us for liberals in general to say, oh, you can't have that because it's racist or whatnot. It's an infringement on the first, freedom of speech. And for them to for liberals to say you can't have that, I think it's stupid. It's like trying to say you can't have the flag of your nationality It's like saying I can't have a Mexican flag because some people might get offended. And here living in Arizona, I see Mexican flags, I see Canadian flags, which Canada is nowhere near close to us.
Right.
But it's all from the snowbirds.
And that's not the real issue here. It's not owning the flag there. It's coming here and claiming your country is better than ours. Because why are you here if your country's better than ours? Like, get the fuck across the border again. Like, we don't want you here if you think your country's better than ours. If you're going to talk shit about our country, you need to go back to your country. And just, you know.
And that's not so much of the point right now. It's that, with all the things that happen, I mean, obviously, I hear most of the uproar is coming from unfortunately, the shooting in Charleston. I mean, that's a tragedy. But they're trying to make a problem out of a flag that, the flag didn't do anything. The flag's just a symbol. And from what I hear, I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I hear the flag was part of the cavalry or one of the cavalry or
the Capitol?
No, like back before the Civil War happened or something like that.
Mm.
I'm not sure if I'm correct. I might be wrong. And if I am, sorry. But it's like, I've seen videos of people, I saw a video earlier today of, obviously, black guy. And, he was running up and he ran up to someone's house and he pulled the flag down and he pulled it into their car and left and everything. And I've seen people, It's just their disrespect for it. I mean, obviously, yeah. If you don't like it, that's your problem. That's you. You don't have to look at it. You don't have to like it. That's your problem. But I mean, you have to respect other people for them having it. Just because they have it doesn't mean they hate you. Or it's just I think it's Southern heritage. It really is. And
I may be incorrect on this, but tell me if I am, alright? The reason the Confederate flag is, the big problem it is right now is the Charleston shooting. Mm-hmm. The dude had a Confederate flag with him, right?
I think,
let me know if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think this is the problem here, is they're blaming, because he had the Confederate flag, they're saying the Confederate flag is the reason he went in and shot people, and that's just as stupid as saying guns kill people, because, a flag is just, it's a piece of fabric. How's it going to do anything? It doesn't affect anyone in any way to do bad things. I mean, there's probably people out there who do consider it racist, which don't own a Confederate flag if you consider it racist. I mean, that's absolutely stupid of you in the first place to consider it racist, because you obviously need a history lesson. This is not a racist flag. It's Southern pride, I mean. And
even if, okay, obviously, the flag was flown by the southern states during the Civil War. Yes. And a lot of people say, oh, the South was responsible for slavery. Not true. Slavery was all over the country. There was just as many slaves up north as there was down south.
I read an article that said there was more slaves up north. And they shipped them through the South to the North, and that's where the big deal came in, is the South was shipping all of them up to the North. So everyone considered the South to be where all of the racism and slavery was, when really the North was just having us delivered the slaves through to the North.
Yeah.
And it's just, which is horrible. I mean, slavery is horribly wrong, and of course we got rid of that. We're all past that, which is what everyone needs to realize, is we're past slavery. Like, no one's trying to bring back slavery. It's not, everyone who owns this flag is not saying, hey man, I wish I had a slave right now, like, to get me a beer or something. It's
okay. Even if the flag was a representation of slavery, even if it was 100%, this flag means we want slaves. I'm not saying it is. Even if it was, it's what? Slavery was 200 years ago?
Yeah.
It's changed by now. I'm going to get into this. You can buy an ISIS flag. You can buy a Nazi flag on Amazon. Just as much. You can buy all those different things. And Amazon has banned it. So has eBay. A bunch of other places.
Walmart banned it, for God's sakes. Like, what the...
I mean, I can understand. I mean, Walmart. I mean, shit. I mean, they're freaking American flags they sell there are made in China.
What pisses me off the most is they made them take it down from the South Carolina Capitol. I'll tell you what, if I had the time, I'd go over there. And I saw a picture on Facebook, where it's like everyone needs to get all of their Confederate flags and go stick them in the Capitol of South Carolina, because they took down one, let's raise hundreds. And that's the most ridiculous thing I ever, like, seriously, we need to do that. Like, Mud Jug 1, Outlaw, we need to get all our dipping crews together and just go out there and throw up a riot. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, okay, another thing. I'm not too sure. I've heard, well, a lot of the General Lee cars, Dukes of Hazzard and everything, they had the Confederate flag. They're actually having them removed. I don't know. I don't know exactly who it was. I've heard, all hearsay or whatever. I heard this NASCAR driver who had the General Lee car had the top removed, or had the Confederate flag removed, and the fact of that. I mean, Dukes of Hazzard, they weren't racist. They weren't driving around lynching people.
Red.Neck show. I mean, that was showing their pride.
Yeah, they weren't lynching people and all this shit. And that car, the General Lee itself, it's been prized as a piece of Americana. It really is. And I find it just as ignorant for them to try to, to get rid of it as if it never existed, because that's like destroying history. That's saying it never existed.
I gotta go back into the point Mike said earlier, is even if this flag was 100% racist, it is still a part of American history. And everyone needs to realize that we can't delete American history.
No.
I saw a show, and it was Mysteries in the Museum or something like that. And it was in America, and they were talking about how back in the slavery days, how one of the slaves, he's famous now, but he overtook one of the ships that were hauling a bunch of slaves and took it out through one of the rivers and across the borders into Africa or some shit to free the whole boatload of slaves, and he actually accomplished it.
Yeah.
Because it was dark and the searchlights couldn't tell who was driving, and they just talked like they were normally going, and they just went all the way out. And I couldn't believe that they were showing it on TV, and it was American history, and that's basically what it comes down to. Is it may not have been the greatest thing back then. Everyone probably looked down on it, like, man, if those motherfuckers do it again, we're gonna blow the goddamn fucking boat up. But now it's like, damn, like, good for him. Like, he freed all those people.
Yeah.
And I think he was in the right doing that. They probably didn't think that back in the day, but he was in the right doing that because obviously slavery's wrong.
And it's we don't have slaves now. People are getting they're making a problem. They're getting too bent out of shape for a flag. And I think it's just ridiculous. Honestly, ridiculous the way they're acting, and it is what it is.
We're going to go into another stupid topic here. Gay marriage, okay, has been legalized all across the country. Okay. No, you don't. Okay. I'm not against gay marriage. Okay. I don't want any part of it.
If that's their choice,
I wouldn't have voted for it. However, I would never try to take away their right.
Yeah.
I believe that everyone has the right to do whatever they want, no matter how stupid it is. It's not fair that if you don't want something, that you should take it away from everyone else because you don't want it. It's just, you don't do it. You don't do it yourself, but you don't condemn. Hold on, we gotta pause it. Mike left to go spit his dip out. I think it was getting to him. We don't want him to puke in the room. We'd done this outside, I didn't think about it. Back to what I was saying is, it's stupid of people to try and take other people's rights away. Guns, Confederate flags, gay rights. I mean, as much as you may disagree with all three, you may disagree with one or two, but if you really think about it, if you love something, why would you want another person's opinion to take that away? I think that's really ridiculous that that's happening throughout the country. another thing that pisses me off, I'm going to talk about it when Max is gone out, probably make me pause the video again. But when gay marriage first got released, they started putting out fucking rainbow American flags. Like, they're going to change the American flag to be a fucking rainbow American flag. And it's not about that at all. I mean, there's a picture that shows the American flag, and it says the red is to represent the blood of our fallen soldiers, not to represent, you know, getting a dick up your ass, you know. It's just, it's ridiculous. I mean, I swear, taking people's rights away is just fucking bullshit. Constitution, First Amendment, you have freedom of speech, and I firmly believe you got freedom of speech. You gotta fucking draw the line, like I said before, like my joke one said before. Draw the fucking line, like no joke. We're gonna wait for Mike here. Alright, we're back. Mike did not puke. Good for Mike.
I almost died.
He almost died. I'm pretty proud of Mike. He kept it in for 20 minutes. That's like the longest time I ever seen Mike keep a dip in, and he did not puke. I'm proud of you. Good job, Mitt. Fuck yeah.
Oh my god. It got to the point where I was no longer getting dip and spitting it. I was just spitting spit. And it was, I knew it was pretty bad. I was going to die.
Y'all know how that goes. I'm sure all y'all have peaked once in your life from dip. But, did you have anything more to say on the Confederate flag?
Yeah,
this video is going a little bit extra long. I hope y'all don't care. It might go forever.
Yeah, I just say, it's another thing. I think it's just ridiculous that the way that people are acting about the whole Confederate flag. I mean, obviously, if you don't like it, that's your choice. That's just how it is. But it's not. You can't say you can't have it. I'm just really. I mean, like, I think it's just really dumb that they banned it in all these other places, and you can still get ISIS flags, which you shouldn't even be able to get ISIS flags. I mean, they're not doing anything, you know, admirable. They're terrorists. They're terrorists. And you can still buy Nazi flags and shit like that. And I mean, they did worse things. Yeah. And it's just, I think it's dumb the way people are acting about the flag. I mean, obviously, like I say, it's your choice whether or not to like it. I mean, but you shouldn't be able, they shouldn't be able to get rid of it, given the fact of what's happened. I mean, obviously, what happened in Charleston was a tragedy, and you know, and just that, I guess.
Yeah, I think people are just stupid. These are just stupid fucking people.
Yeah.
Their stupid fucking opinions trying to shove their fucking ideas up everyone else's ass.
Mostly liberals.
Mostly liberals, that's right. I'm not racist. I'm not that racist. I'm a little racist. I'm not that racist. I don't see a black person and go, man, that's a fucking nigger, man. I don't want to fucking talk to that dude. In fact, most black people I want to hang out with because they're fucking funny as shit. I mean, black people are the most humorous people in the world. I swear to God, they're the funniest fucking people.
Yes.
But me and one of my buddies, we were talking about the South Carolina thing, how they took it down from the Capitol.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I don't know why the fuck they do that. And I was like, it's because we got a fucking black dude niggering up the place as a president. And it's just, I didn't mean it as a racial statement, but he's a nigger. I mean, the true term of nigger, I mean, we were talking about it a long time ago at a camp out, is nigger's not a racist term. It's a term for a lazy motherfucker who doesn't accomplish anything in their lives. I mean, some white people are niggers, but Obama, he is a true definition of nigger. He puts black people in a bad name. I swear, he needs to get the fuck out. And he's trying to run for a fucking third election.
Not possible.
People who are stupid enough to vote for him the second time, I don't think they vote for him the third time. He has fucked up the country so much.
Yeah.
Man, he's fucked up the country.
And it's okay. Another thing, even black people in the South have Confederate flags, and even some of them are fighting to keep it up because they consider it heritage. I've seen dozens of things like that, news reports One guy, I don't know, I forgot what university he was from. This was a black guy.
He had it hanging in his window in his campus, yeah.
And his campus made him take it down. And then later, they allowed him to put it back up. And
that's the true meaning of the Confederate flag. Is he's in the South, he is repping the South. I mean, there's no racism inserted into his flag. And people look at him like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
if he's not, if black people aren't offended by it, if Southerners aren't offended by it, regardless of color, then it shows that flag has it makes no problems. Hell, even Arizona was part of the Confederacy for about 8 months or so.
It was. I got a picture of all the Confederate states on the flag, and then the up north states on the American flag. But I'll tell you what, it's an immediately lost fight is when you go up against the South. Is all the rednecks down there. Obama's never going to take their guns, and he's never going to take their flags, and he's never going to take their pride. It is deep, deep down inside them, and that's something you cannot take away, and they're not going to give it up, really.
Exactly.
I mean, he's fighting a losing battle right now.
Yeah.
Everyone who's doing that is.
Yeah. So, take this video like you will. If you're offended by it,
let us know in the comments. I want to know if you're fucking offended so I can block your ass. Like, no joke. I'm going to comment back some rude ass comment. I'll let you comment some more times and we're just going to be done with you forever.
Alright.
There was one dude who put up a Confederate flag on Instagram. Motherfucking idiot. He put up this flag right here. And he said, this is not the Confederate flag. And then he showed the original Confederate flag with 13 stars going around and then the stripes. And he was like, this is the Confederate flag. The other one stands for racism. And I blocked that motherfucker. It's like, get off my Instagram, idiot. People like that, it's like, it's not about what the flag originally was. It's about what it is right now and what it means right now.
Yeah.
Just because it wasn't this back in the day. I mean, this flag has changed throughout the years. I have a picture up on Instagram of like 6 different Confederate flags throughout the years. This is still one of them. It still means the same thing as all the others. It is not a racist flag.
There you go. And it is what people portray it as. Southern pride. There you go.
I think I've had this flag for about 6 years now. And it flew on the back of my truck when I had my truck. I had 2 of them. They flew on both sides of my truck.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
Rep your country. Rep what you love.
Rep your heritage.
Do what you love. Rep your heritage, man. If you're a Mexican, fly your Mexican flag. Just don't do it so boastfully that you put down America. Just any flag. I mean, you can fly whatever fucking flag you want here, except an ISIS or some total terrorist flag. Don't fucking do that. But if you're repping something, rep it hard. Just make sure you remember where you're from. Remember why you're here. Remember the benefits you're getting. And if you don't like it, get the fuck out. Like, no joke. My Jug One told everyone in one of his videos that if they don't want to be in America, they can let him know and he'll buy them a one-way ticket the fuck out of here. And I like my Jug One. Alright.
Yeah.
So, I think that's about it for the Confederate flag topic. I have one more thing to say. Is my first video of me doing a full can that got took down, I put it back up. So if anyone was like, what the fuck, I thought you put up a video. It's up again. It was gone for like a week. I wouldn't have internet. I was gone out of town, I think. But it's back up. So no more flipping. If y'all want to see that, I almost puked. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Our first video, of course, so we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. We just kind of talking about random shit.
Yeah.
You gotta pay attention to the last second. It says a sex turtle noise. I can't do it. You gotta watch the video and see the sex turtle noise. It's the best part. If you just watch it and skip to the last to see the sex turtle noise, it's totally worth it.
Yes.
So, alright, I think we're gonna go out.
I think we're good.
Make sure to follow my Instagram and Mike's Instagram. We'll put them down in the description box in the bottom. And
sounds good.
Until next time, we might make another video and put it up Tuesday.
Yes.
Just because we're fucking wide awake as shit. But this one's getting really fucking long. So, see y'all on Tuesday.